Wait, why is it still saying the encoding fucking... If this doesn't work, then I have no idea what's gonna work. Because
bolstered by new recruits
I
across all
haven't changed
departments,
anything
the
except
3D
for
team has
just the
been busy creating a
rescaled
plethora of
options.
new assets in the past year, finishing work on many of Westeros' most well-known castles. The Game of Thrones TV show is well known for its elaborate set design with monumental castles and crowded cities, and the Skyros 3D art department has been working hard to realise the show's vibrant environments by bringing as many of its iconic landmarks as possible to life in-game. And so, when creating the 3D models for their castles, they closely examine every scene they're featured in, gather every available reference, and do their best to recreate them as closely as possible. For pieces not shown on screen, they take inspiration from the books, as well as any appearances in other forms of media. The Skyros 3D artists are also working on custom-made weapons, clothing, and even creatures, both from hard work internally and gracious asset sharing from the team of the Trial of the Seven Kingdoms, a mod that transforms the world of Mount and Blade 2 into Westeros. Everything shown is still a work in progress, but the team would like to show you a sneak peek at one of their proudest new creations: dragons. Made possible thanks to the combined talents of their 3D artists Kisartin and K&H. Kisartin generously contributed her own babies towards the project and worked tirelessly on the earliest versions. For example, meticulously drawing every single scale herself to avoid the appearance of artificiality throughout the texture. And K&H would later completely remake them from the ground up, remodeling them from scratch, new textures with subsurface scattering, custom rigging for dragon riding, and to ensure they are distinct from those found in Skyrim, they are experimenting with a new skeleton, making them twice as large as their predecessors, with proportions more closely resembling the menacing beasts from the series. And so, here is the first real in-game look at Skyros' Viserys, Rhaegal, and Drogon.
After the success of the last video, the team has been hard at work with every department making rapid progress. Perhaps the biggest amount has been made in the writing department, which has been focused on getting the various quests and characters the player will encounter ready to enrich the world. The story/main questline begins at the start of Game of Thrones, where the player arrives at Winterfell as part of King Robert's entourage. At certain points of the story, the player will be given the chance to bend the knee and swear allegiance to different major players in the War for the Iron Throne. And your choices determine how the plot progresses from there.
Welcome to my channel.
It will be
Is it any better now?
your choice which faction you believe is best suited to rule Westeros. The main aim is to give players the chance to create their own story within the realms of Westeros and make every choice feel impactful. This means a player's actions might have far-reaching consequences that completely alter the direction of the main quest. For example, You could
Wait,
fight on
what?
Rob's
It's
dark
not as...
side and search for clues of Walder Frey's betrayal. Would you be able to prevent?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I have no idea what the problem is. A second PC, man. What is wrong with it?
The Red Wedding. Or you could play as an Ironborn and influence the King's Moot to see what would have happened if Asha became the
Do
Queen of the
not
Iron
have
Islands
the money
instead
to
of her
fucking
uncle
take that
Euron.
into like
Like
a
Skyrim,
shop
the
to
plan
try and
is
get
to
it
have
fixed.
different playable races and cultures
Especially
to
not
choose
that
from.
one. That
The
one
player will
was
start
like,
from the bottom.
it
and
is
work their way
somewhat
up the
old,
ladder.
but damn.
You will start as a messenger, free rider, or retainer without much power. And
It's
over the course of the
unwatchable.
story, be able to gain the respect of different
unwatchable?
characters and become more influential. The Skyros team are also experimenting with the idea of a
I gotta see this. I gotta.
And do their best to recreate as closely as possible. For pieces not shown on screen, they take inspiration from the books, as well as any appearances in other forms of media. The Skyros 3
Why?
are also working on custom-made weapons, clothing, and even creatures, both from hard work internally and gracious asset sharing from the team of the Trial of the Seven Kingdoms, a mod that transforms the world of Mount and Blade 2 into Westeros.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably
Everything
end
shown
the
is
stream
still a work in
altogether.
progress.
I don't
The
know
team would like to show
why.
you a sneak peek at one of their proudest new creations, dragons.
The audio is
Made
fine, but the
possible
video
thanks to the
isn't.
combined
Why
talents of
isn't the
their 3D
video?
artists Kisartin and K&H. Kisartin generously contributed her own babies towards the project and worked tirelessly on the earliest versions. For example, meticulously
Okay, I'll be
drawing
back
every
in a